Today, we're virtually flying down to North Carolina to visit our friends at the Sylvan Heights Bird Park. We're back with Brent Lubach, Director of Operations and Development, our good friend Maggie, and later we'll be visiting Ashley Hamlet, Education Coordinator, among other friends. Hi, Brent.
Hey, how are you doing today?
I am doing well. It's so excited. Maggie and I have already bonded, but of course, we've got plenty to share with our viewers today. So we know that social distancing has had its impacts on all types of businesses, but we want to know how things are going down at the bird park and how we can still be able to make a visit one way or another.
Well, we're real lucky because we are still open. We're open currently right now from Tuesday to Sunday from 9 to 4. We are definitely practicing all the social distancing. We require the masks. We have stations for people to be able to wash their hands, and doing what we can to make people feel as safe as possible when they come visit, and also make sure the birds are all right while they come visit.
Absolutely. And I know that's so appreciated because so many love to come down and really get an opportunity to meet your friends down there. So not only are we able to visit virtually and in person, but you've got a virtual opportunity for us to celebrate and fundraise with you as well. Tell us about what's coming up.
Yeah, we didn't want to miss our annual fundraiser this year, which is normally in October. We're doing it this year in November. It's going to be November the 14th, and it's going to be completely virtual. It is the Year of the Owl. We're going to do it from 6 to 8 o'clock. This won't just be a regular fundraiser with an auction. We're going to have lots of different birds. We're going to be bringing out and talking to people. So it's one of those ticketed events. If you want to see the birds up close and personal and get to learn more about them, it's going to be a lot of fun, and it will help support the park and help the birds out.
Definitely. And speaking of birds, you've got a really personable bird there, Maggie the goose. Tell us about Maggie.
Maggie is actually one of our education birds. She's one of the oldest species in the world. The magpie goose are found in Australia. If you look at her face, kind of a prehistoric look. They don't have full web feet like most geese. It's a partial web. And they're found in flocks just like Canada geese are found in North America. But she's been with us since the park actually opened. And yeah, she likes my hair, as you can see.
She's amazing.
No, she's real sweet.
She knows what she wants. She's like, I'm here. This is my show. I love Maggie.
So shall I let Ashley come out and show some other species we have? All right.
Yeah, absolutely. So now we have Ashley Hamlet, Education Coordinator, who's going to be joining us to share a few of her friends as well. Hi, Ashley.
Hi, good morning.
Good morning. So tell us who you have there and the different education programs that you're offering.
But mine is only about a week old. So this is called a spur-winged goose. These guys are native to Africa. And actually, when this is an adult, this little guy will have black and white feathers, pretty similar to our magpie goose there. But these guys are really amazing. When they grow up, they're going to be quite large, the largest waterfowl in Africa. They'll actually have about a 3.5-foot wingspan, a pretty large geese. And what's amazing is their name, spur-winged goose, comes from a really unique defense system that they have. So on their wings, even the babies are born with it. They have a bony spur that kind of grows from about where your wrist would be. So it's about a 1-inch bone spur. I actually have a spur here, so you can see. So I'm not sure how well you can see this. I'm going to show it to you here, and then maybe up a little bit closer. So this is this is kind of a shed of the bone spur. So a lot of our birds actually have these spurs. You may be familiar with roosters have spurs on their legs. So do turkeys, and that's used in defense. And it's the same way for our spur-winged geese. Both males and females will have them, and they really use it for defending their territory. And the males will use it to fight other males to get access to the females. So right now, this guy, they're very, very small, but they do get to about an inch long when they're adults. So they're pretty amazing little guys.
Very, very cool. So it also sounds like you may have another friend that you wanted to introduce us to today.
I do, yeah. So you met Maggie, who was a magpie goose, and she is one of our education animals. And a lot of people are surprised that we have more than just birds as part of our education animal team. So this is an eastern king snake. We do have a couple of reptiles that we use really exclusively in our educational programs. When we're teaching people, these guys are very important to talk about the environment, talk about nature, talk about conservation, and the roles that different animals play. Because I know that snakes are not everyone's favorite animal, but they are very important. And this little eastern king snake is pretty amazing because even if you're not a fan of snakes, this guy is one that you'll want to have around your home. These do live in North Carolina and Virginia. They're very common. And what's great about king snakes is one of their major prey items are other snakes. They do eat other snakes, including venomous snakes like rattlesnakes, cottonmouths, copperheads. So, and these guys themselves are perfectly harmless. They are non-venomous. They don't hurt people. So even if you don't like snakes, these are the ones that you should really be a fan of because they'll keep the more dangerous snakes away from your home and your family. These are great to have around.
That's right. While they may not be the favorite, they are certainly necessary and hopefully keep other things from getting to the places we don't want them to go. Now, you have incredible educational programs that are available to schools and businesses. Tell us a little bit about how we can learn more with the Sylvan Heights Bird Park.
Yeah, absolutely. So like Brent mentioned, the park is open and we are still taking bookings for groups. If you do have a class group or any other sort of group that would like to come out and tour the park together, we are open. We are accepting bookings for on-site programs as well. We're doing those in our outside facility and maintaining that social distancing. But if you're not able to travel, this is a great time to kind of explore our virtual offerings. So we're offering virtual tours of the park. So you'll get to see all of the aviaries of the park, led by one of our educators. They'll give you facts on a lot of our amazing birds. We're also doing virtual programs, kind of maybe in a setup, sort of the similar setup here, where we have a lot of different programs about natural sciences, whether we're talking about animal adaptations or life cycles, all kinds of great programs. And we have different programs for all ages, really from K-12. We even have some programs for college, where we'll kind of be talking about these different animals, these different topics. We have activities and things, and you'll also get to see some of our live creatures in the programs as well.
Well, thank you so much for being with us. The work that you all do is just incredibly important, especially as we learn about nature and the eco cycle and all of the things that animals do, not only for us, but to make sure that we're all well taken care of, regardless of what kind of animal or what kind of human we may be. Thank you so much for being with us.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for taking the time to talk to us.
For those of you who are interested in learning more about the Sylvan Heights Bird Park, we invite you to visit our website at wtvr.com/VTM.